I don't have no sympathy for Manti Te'o. Seems like me saying I don't have any sympathy for Manti Te'o. It seems like that's a hard take. That's an offensive take. For my subscribers that don't know what happened, a long time ago when a lot of us were in high school, a lot of us might have been even in middle school, Manti Te'o was a college superstar. And he thought he had an online girlfriend. I think it was for like 2 years. Well, come to find out, the online girlfriend was a scam. Okay? It was a dude, I believe. Or it was somebody that was not the girl that he thought it was. He thought it was some hot girl. Okay? But it was not. He never met her. None of that. So when he found out, or when the media told him that, hey, this person does not exist, he had a nervous breakdown. His play suffered. He was never the same player after he found out that this fake girl did not exist. Okay? Now, I don't have a lick of sympathy for Manti Te'o. And I'm going to tell you guys why. First of all, I totally get that this was one of the first big catfishes in the social media age. This was before Tinder. This is before the online dating. We didn't even know how to use internet correctly back then. I get that. This was like, this might be a little after the MySpace phase. But we were all new to the internet sphere. I get that. But how do you fall in love with a girl you've never met, never slept with, never took her for a cup of coffee, right? Never even smelt the peace leaf, right? Never even discussed, negotiated the peace leaf terms. None of that. Never met her parents. Never asked about her parents. Right? Never been to her hometown. Guys, how can you fall completely in love with a girl you don't know? Well, I don't feel sorry for him, because I don't feel sorry for a lot of y'all that's doing the same thing right now. It's just that y'all are in front of the girl and y'all are scared to know her past, to know her body count, to know her credit history, to know her arrest record. You don't want to know her place of residency. She tells you, yeah, my man used to beat me. You don't want to know whether she filed a complaint. You don't know what her part in it was. You don't want to know whether she domestically abused her ex. A lot of you are blindly falling in love with women with minimal effort. It was a porn star named Mia Khalifa, if y'all know who that is. She said, men are the easiest thing on the planet because they don't think. She said, any man I wanted, I got him. Guys, I don't feel sorry for Manti Te'o. Because I don't feel sorry for stupidity. If you are willing to give away one of the most spiritual, right, vulnerable things that you can have in your life, which is your love, if you're willing to give that away to somebody who hasn't earned it, to somebody that you haven't met, Or like some of y'all, to somebody you've known for 2 months, 1 week, then you don't respect yourself. So why do I have to respect you? Why do I have to watch the Manti Te'o documentary 10 years later when the whole world is blue pilled? They done kicked Andrew Tate off the platforms, right? Anybody who has a common sense viewpoint is now looked at as a radical. They done kicked Donald Trump off Twitter, right? They done sent Fetty Wap to jail. That has nothing to do with this, but just throwing that out there. He got 5 years. But anyway, I digress. They come with a Netflix documentary 10 years later trying to garner him sympathy. And he starts crying again on camera, on Instagram. Check him out, Manti Te'o, on Instagram. Guys, men, we don't make decisions off emotions. We need to make decisions off facts, statistics, and the reality of situations. Right? Your girl should have to work for your love. Your girl should have to work for your protection. If your girl says she needs your protection, she needs to show you what happened and what was her role in said action. If, like the Bodego incident in New York, if she smacked all the chips off the counter so the man snatched the Gatorade back, don't run in there like a dummy and go around the counter and try to beat up the old man. Y'all are weaponized off of love. Women weaponize y'all through love. So that means these scam artists who look at ways to, manipulate people's emotions. They know that if they fake like they're a woman, you'll let your guard down and they can control you through the hormone, which is we like to refer to as love. Really, it's not love, it's lust. It's lust. How did Manti Te'o love something that didn't exist? Is it possible Manti Te'o could love something that didn't exist? If Manti Te'o really loved this girl, then whoever behind the keyboard, whoever it is, if y'all say true love exists, right? If I should feel sympathy for Manti Te'o, then whoever is behind the keyboard, in your opinion, you're saying that Manti Te'o should continue to love whoever that is. If just limitless love exists, where it doesn't matter how the visual doesn't matter, the experiences don't matter, the booty don't matter. If nothing matters, then Manti Te'o should have continuously loved who was catfishing him. You know what? He didn't. He loved the junior college, the tight little pink girl that he thought was all his. Okay? It is what it is. And that's all it is. That's all it is, man. So I don't feel bad for Manti Te'o. He can cry all he wants. He was in lust, just like a lot of you are. A lot of y'all get married in lust. All right? Y'all marry women who you know for weeks, months. Y'all rush to marry because that's smart for a woman to try to marry you early. Y'all get married, get whacked upside the head by divorce court, and then y'all come back on this platform looking for answers. So, just like Manti Te'o, I can give you tips on how to not get yourself in that situation, but I will not feel sorry for you. Now, if you disagree with me, comment below, but I stick in what I say. Manti Te'o fell in love with a girl he never met, never took out to dinner or nothing for years. Something's wrong with him. And he's crying, and it's 10 years later about it. Peace.